don't get why like the host of the podcast and Kevin Samuels were so aggressive, like blah 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 blah. But and dude, like a couple of times, bro, when they were like, well, this is a man's world and men created OnlyFans and you're benefiting from men. I'm just like, bro, I get what you're saying. But like, because dude, honestly, I remember you sent me the link to just the OnlyFans girls talking to the podcast host without Kevin Samuels, right?
Yeah.
Because Kevin Samuels came on later. And I told you, like, bro, I couldn't even watch the full thing from the girls' point of view because it was just like, bro, like, shut the fuck up. Like, that's how I felt. Like, I was like, bro, like, three dumbass people. But again, they're not. But just the idea of like, yeah, I'm going to go online, post naked, and make so much money off this. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to hear this shit. Like, go fly a kite, bro. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But fair to them if that's their hustle. But bro, I don't know. I left this part of the interview with Kevin Samuels and like the guys going in on them, like siding with the girls.
Yeah, because, that's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about.
Siding with them. Because I'm like, all right, man, like maybe they don't have a plan. And maybe this bubble will burst. But I don't feel comfortable the way you're fucking talking to these women, bro. Like, at all. Like, Kevin Samuels was like a little bit aggressive, but even the homie like right next to them was like, hey, I'm speaking. You could have spoken. I'm just like, my man, like, who talks to women like this? Well, not even just women. Who talks to people like
anyone.
this?
Yeah.
So, like, I thought initially, I'm like, yo, yeah, roast these girls, they ain't shit. You know, here's your $4, whatever. But at the end of it, I was like, bro, kudos to those girls for walking off the set because those two, like Kevin Samuels and that other guy, were getting too comfortable, like, talking down to them, bro. Like, that's how it, at least to me, I was like, bro, if anyone talked to my sister or a girl like this, I am fighting you. So, yeah,
you read my damn mind.
Really? Is that how you felt as well?
Yeah. When I watched it, and I didn't tell you how I felt, because I guess at the time I almost like didn't really care too much, but after I saw the video getting traction, I was thinking about my emotions throughout the interview. And for people that aren't aware, I think Kevin Samuels also like provides a ton of dating advice, and there's a whole fleet of other like gurus like him.
He's
alpha male shit.
Yes, he's like almost like if you think of the movie Hitch with Will Smith, like he's like a more aggressive version of that. But he feels very comfortable in a lot of his videos because he's talking to women on how to like teach women how to act better, kind of a thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that seems to be, like I saw like 3 of his videos on his page. That seems to be the gist of it.
Yeah. But it seemed like overboard to like what you mentioned. And he almost like, you bitches better know your place. Like you're on our podcast and you're just sluts who don't know what you're doing. I know he didn't say that verbatim, but
yeah, dude, but he
has that kind of tone.
And I sent you a meme that we were laughing about, but like, or video, sorry. But like, I think they all referred to them as sex workers a couple times, like a few times.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're not prostitutes, bro. Like, again, I know that's a funny thing for like guys to joke about, like on the side maybe, but if they're fucking just posting sexual pictures on, like, you feel comfortable calling her a sex worker? Like, yeah.
I mean, I think I guess it depends. I guess there's varying degrees of OnlyFans. Like some people, it's just like foot pics. Then other people like literally suck dick on.
Yeah.
So
no, people are getting piped.
Maybe there's a varying degree. But I don't know if you remember, there's one part where the guy called one of them a child. I think they were like 23 years old. And he called her a child. And I think she was like, I'm a woman, like not a child. And then he like chuckled and then repeated himself and then said child again. It almost felt like this ego boosting circle jerk of like, hey, we're running this successful podcast and you bitches don't know what you're doing, when in reality, I mean, the podcast itself could technically fail next week.
Yeah, this platform could go away. Like they could shut down podcasts and like censor this shit, you know what I mean? And dude, one of them had a good point. One of the girls had a good point. Like, you're benefiting from us being here, so I'm gonna leave. And because it's true, bro. Like, I think they knew what they were doing, bro. Like, they were stirring these girls up to get so mad, and then it just felt like they were on their soapbox, like talking down to them, like, know your place. and we're gonna be millionaires years from now, and you're not gonna have anything. And it's like,
yeah, that bothered me the most. It seemed like they didn't have an objective for bringing them on other than making them look stupid. And then another thing is, just because you think you're right and may have facts to support your case of, you know, the average OnlyFans girl doesn't invest in crypto and stocks, like they didn't really make an effort to kind of dig into why they're on OnlyFans in the first fucking place.
Yeah,
you know, what their motives are, and, you know, just figuring out a way to ease into that conversation. It was just really like, all right, you girls are here, you know, your behavior's not socially acceptable, and you have no idea what you're doing with your money. And these girls are like, you know, let me do what I'm doing, like I'm making more money than I ever did. And they're just butting heads, and they just really wanted to establish their dominance over these girls. Really, it felt like I'm Kevin Samuels, I'm the alpha male here, and you bitches aren't going to speak out of turn, and everything I say, you know, just take it, and that end of story. And
yeah, dude, it really felt that way. And like, when again, I'm sure the girls got defensive, but I think rightly so. You know what I mean? Because she was like, I think one of them asked the girls like, well, what stocks do you invest in? And she's like, well, that's none of your business. You know what I mean? But I think she kind of did that because, like, yo, you're fucking like embarrassing me. Like, fuck you, bro. Like, I'm not answering your question. I mean, at least that's how I took it. Like, I don't know why they got, like the guys got even more offended when, like, how dare she not tell me about her portfolio or anything. Yeah, bro, there could have been better ways to do that. Like ease into it, you know, congratulate them for their monetary success, right? And I think if we would have had them on the show, it would have been like, all right, so listen, like, let's elephant in the room. There's a lot of people out there who think this is some kind of sex worker thing or women, blah, blah, blah. Like, what's your take on it? Tell us, let us know what you feel about it, right? Yeah. Because it felt, again, and just like, it's their opinion. And then that's, all right. But it felt like it was too much like a host telling them, you're a whore. Like, how dare you? Like, what's wrong with you? You're going to be broke in 5 years. And it's like, bro, like,
that was the first question they asked. He was like, name one quality that men would find undesirable about you or something, or what's undesirable about you. And I think any good interviewer, and I'm sure we would have killed this if we had them on, but it started off with, what would you say are your most desirable qualities as a woman or something? Like, you can't just dive into all the negative shit that you want to talk about in the interview and expect them to open up and want to, you know, have this
why
constructive conversation.
Why would they, bro? Like,
I didn't want to fucking participate, and I wasn't even in the fucking interview.
Yeah, dude. Like, yes, that's so funny, bro. Because I went into it thinking, I'm like, yeah, dude, let's fucking talk to these girls. Like, then I was like, whoa, chill. This is y'all crossing multiple lines, bro. So yeah, I don't know, man. Like, again, I think the girls were right to walk off. And I like the one on the far right who was like, listen, we're here helping you out, guys, make more money. Like, I'm off this shit. Like, fuck that. So kudos to them. I don't know their names, but kudos to them.